What's going on, guys? It's Tubbs here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Fast and Furious car pack that was released for Forza Horizon 2. Now, it's been a while since I've been on this game, but they decided to release a car pack, and I ended up buying yesterday while I was live streaming, and yeah, the cars are actually kind of cool. So this car pack is a little bit different to, if you guys remember, the Fast and Furious, or no, what is it? The Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious DLC. Where we basically had like a sort of like a separate expansion, and then the cars just came into the game, which is pretty much just like the new cars, the cars that were in like the most recent the most recent Fast and the Furious, and pretty much they were put into the game. This car pack, however, is one that pretty much has cars from a lot of different Fast and Furious, like from the first one. As you can see, I am in the Super right now. Now this is one from the car pack. This isn't like you know, one that has been designed in game and stuff like that. It is actually one from the car pack itself. So I'll show you guys all the cars that are in it, and we'll sort of take them out and see what they're like. But for right now, let's check out the Super real quick. It's pretty quick. Like it's nice and quick. It has a bit of turbo lag though. You can definitely feel it when you're driving. The interior is actually kind of cool. The interior is really cool. I really wish that the shift light actually worked. I love that the tack doesn't work like on the dash at all. Like you can't see it at all. That's why we have the other one over to the right, which apparently seems to rev a little bit higher, I think, than the one on the dash. Like here, I think I have to change gear at exactly 8,000 RPM. Actually, well, it's pretty much the same. But yeah, it's kind of cool that they changed that. I also love that the way there's like a stock boost meter in the car. If you see it all the way on the right, like where my right hand is, there's like a Greddy boost meter. Because the one on the left doesn't work. I don't know. This is kind of cool. It has a lot of really cool stuff on the inside. The car actually drives kind of well. Like this is completely stock. I haven't done anything to the Supra, but it drives kind of well. But yeah. Anyway, let's go take a look at some other cars from this car pack. Yeah, the second car we're going to be taking a look at is the Nissan Skyline, which is Brian's Skyline. And there's the Skyline right here in front of me. Now, the one that I have here, I actually did end up tuning last night on the stream, and I pretty much maxed it out. It has like 900, actually no, it has over 1,000 horsepower right now. And yeah, this is, like I said, another one of the cars that has been put in with the new car pack. I think it looks really good. It looks basically very similar to the one in the movies, which is cool. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. I mean, it's supposed to be the exact same. I'm pretty sure it is. Like all of the decals and everything looks it looks quite similar. Now this, like I said, has over 1,000 horsepower now, because I did end up tuning it and upgrading it, and as you can see, it's no slouch. I should really slow down a little bit, but this is all-wheel drive, obviously, and it is fucking quick. Like it gets to 200 miles an hour in like no time. It's a really fast car. The interior again is really cool. Like I love the sparkle steering wheel. It obviously has the same sort of like Skyline dials and stuff like that, but it has like the little extra dials on the side, which is kind of cool as well. But yeah, this is the second car from the car pack. Let's go take a look at something else. Now, the next car we're going to be taking a look at is the C2 Corvette, which actually is pretty cool. It was really interesting to see it in the movie, and I was like you can tell that it's a Corvette, but like it looks really interesting. You know, just looking at it right now, it's very weird looking, but I really like it. It's kind of cool. It doesn't have a shit ton of horsepower like some of the other cars that are in the game. But it's quite good. Like obviously has the V8 in it, so it's very loud, and it's kind of good to slide around a little bit, actually. To be completely honest with you guys, second gear is like perfect for this thing. I think the tires are just a little bit too grippy, but just drive a little bit faster into one of the corners, and you can just slide your way out. It's actually kind of cool to drive. The interior, very interesting. It literally looks like the top of it has been just chopped off, which most likely has been, but it's really cool. It's a really cool little car, especially the way it's like modified and stuff like that. It's nice. I like it. Alright, let's move on. Now the next car from the car pack is this, the Charger Daytona. Now this is like, okay, this stock, like without this being like modified and stuff like that, it's already been like added into the game. But I absolutely love this car from the film. It's just gorgeous. I love the way it looks, and the Daytona is like one of my favorite cars ever made. And of course, when I saw this in the film, I was like, "Oh my god, that looks absolutely like beautiful." And it is. Even in the game, it actually, like, the color is just absolutely fantastic. The side exhaust just makes it look really, really good. The interior is very, very like race spec, sort of. So like it's pretty much just, you know, roll cage, all that sort of stuff. You know, steel everywhere. It's or sorry, aluminium everywhere. It's just, it looks really, really good. And like even in game, it's actually kind of good to drive. This thing has just all the power in the world. It's a fantastic thing to drive. The tires are just a little bit too grippy, but once you get past that, you're like, you can slide this thing around everywhere. It's so good. Like, this was actually one of my favorite cars, if not my favorite car in the game to drift with. Basically like the normal Daytona that was added into the game. So I think if I end up just doing a build on this thing, it'll be just absolutely beautiful to drive. Like I said, I love the original Daytona, and of course, since we have this Fast and Furious edition now into the game, it just looks even better. Honestly, it doesn't have the flip-up lights anymore, so it just has those like sort of flat lights on the front. It's like de-chromed everywhere. Like, it doesn't have like, the only like bit of chrome is literally like the fuel cap. That's it. And the wheels. That's pretty much it. And then everything else is just, you know, they got rid of the chrome, which looks fucking beautiful. I love the way this looks. It's very, very nice. It's probably one of my favorite cars from the car pack, if not my favorite car from this car pack. It's really, really cool. And like I said, very, very, very good to drive. Really, really fun car. Alright, let's move on to the next car. Now the next car we're going to be taking a look at is this Charger, which is a Fast and Furious edition. Obviously, you guys know which Charger this is. It's just, yeah, it's the off-road Charger. And even though it has a lot of horsepower, it's not a bad off-roading car. I think this would have been an amazing addition to the game when they brought out the Storm Island DLC. Oh my god, I would have rocked this car in that Let's Play. Like, it's so fun to drive, honestly. I was messing around with it last night a little bit, and it's really, really cool. Like, it gets really dirty, and it just has absolutely massive wheels. Now, this looks just mad. It's really, really fun to drive. It looks really, really weird with the just gigantic off-road wheels, but I guess that is pretty much what it's made for, so that's why I'm not using the roads right now. Ah, that's a tree. Of course it is. It's a little bit wider, of course, as you guys can see, than the normal Charger as well. So it has like a weird presence about it, I guess. I don't know, but it's a little bit wider. Obviously, it has the mesh grille and stuff like that. It has the ejecto-seato hatch on the roof, and the spare tires on the back. So yeah, overall this thing looks really, really cool. Now this car that we're going to be taking a look at now is another classic. It's one from the first Fast and Furious. You guys definitely recognize this thing. It is Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse, which basically will have a danger to manifold in a little bit while I'm driving it. But anyway, so yeah, this is what it looks like in game. It actually looks really, really good. Also, my favorite part about this thing is the sound. It sounds exactly like in the movie. It honestly does. Also, it's a front-wheel drive, which makes it really, really funny. There we go. It's left as a front-wheel drive. It sounds really good. It's not very, very fast. Takes its time. Interior is pretty plain, but the sound, it's just perfect. In the low revs, I think it sounds just perfect. It sounds the exact same. I love this thing. This is really cool. This is one of the best car packs that they released, honestly. I mean, this was already put into Forza Motorsport 6, if you guys didn't know. There's already the Fast and Furious expansion, or Fast and Furious car pack that was put out, you know, with the release of Forza Motorsport 6. Which I think you had to pay for it, obviously, but I got like the Ultimate Edition of the game, so pretty much I have the thing there, and yeah, I haven't driven this yet in Forza 6, and it's cool though. I love the way it sounds. It sounds really, really good. I like this thing a lot. Like I said, not very fast, but it's really, really cool. It also needs more NOS. Now, another car we're going to be taking a look at here is this Ford Escort RS. Now, this I actually have made a video on Forza 6 with, because I really, really like these like smaller cars with like not a lot of horsepower, but you know, they're like very small, they're lightweight, so they're actually quite fast. Now, it's unfortunately raining right now, so I can't really show you guys the full potential of this car, but in Forza 6, this thing is an absolute beast. I took this out on a Nürburgring and I loved it. I love this car. The way it drives is just brilliant. You can get the back out a little bit, but like, it's a very, very good car to drive. It's probably the best one actually in the car pack to drive. It's like, it's really small and nimble, obviously. Like, it's very, I don't know what the hell. The Ghost, what? The Ghost scooter is just, okay then. I'm a little bit confused about what's going on there, but anyway, yeah, the Escort, I love the Escort overall, but this one is actually really, really cool. It's a little bit tuned. Not entirely sure exactly how much horsepower it has, but like I said, back on Forza 6, it sound like it drives absolutely amazing, and it's very, very good in this game as well, actually. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. It's a very, very good little car. Now, this car is a cool one. This is DK's 350Z. I like it a lot. Now, this is of course Fairlady Z, or the 350Z from Tokyo Drift, and yeah, has a nice wide body count on it. It's really, really cool to drive as well. It's pretty much already like drift ready. Not a big fan of the setup myself, because I run a little bit of a different setup on my cars on this game, but it is actually kind of cool to drive. It is pretty easy to slide as well. It's very easy to get sideways. I feel like it needs a little bit more horsepower. I think the back wheels are just really, really thick on this thing, but I like this. It's very good to slide around. I literally just bought it, or like, well, I got it for free, but like, I literally got this thing. Holy shit, Bentley! I got this thing, and I ended up just taking it out, and I want to see if it would slide, like, just after me buying it, and yes, it can. It definitely can. I mean, this is pretty much what this is for, is just to go sideways in. And it is quite good at doing it. I like it. Also in Forza 6, I don't know if I've shown you guys videos of it, but I've been doing a bit of tandeming with this thing, and it's very good. After like a little bit of a tune, maybe just a little bit more horsepower, this thing is an absolute monster on Forza 6. It's a very, very good car to slide around in. Very, very good. I mean, it's alright now, like what I'm doing, but like I said, I run a slightly different setup on my cars in this game, so it's not like very, very good for me to slide this around. Like, I feel like I have a little bit more control with like my own setup on the cars. But yeah, very good addition to the game. I like it a lot, and the sound is just, well, it's a V6. It sounds very good. Now, another car that we have here is, as you can see, Sookie's S2000, which is very pink. Not entirely sure why the design isn't on the side that she had on her own car, which was like, you don't even have it on what you call it, on Forza 6 either, but I'm not entirely sure why that's the thing. However, this is a loud ass S2000. It sounds good. It's a little bit faster than the S2000, obviously, that's in the game right now, and it's very, very pink. The interior is actually kind of cool. Again, it's a little bit modified, as you can see. So yeah, what are you doing? dude just stops in the middle of the road. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It looks very, very good. It has like a different wheel either. Oh my god, the sound. Yeah, it has a different wheel. It has a tacho on the side. This is apparently turboed, so it has a boost pressure gauge there on the side as well. Or in the middle, not on the side. This is fucking loud. This is really loud. I like this. I like this a lot. It's very pink though. Very, very pink. Yeah, I know it's going well as well. I haven't driven this yet, though. This is the first time of me like just driving this thing. It's very, very interesting to drive. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This thing is so massive, it doesn't even fit on the screen. Oh my god, look at it! It's fucking huge! So yeah, the final car from this car park is this, the Gurkha. Oh my god, man, this thing is absolutely massive. Let's go drive it. Jesus Christ. I know that in Forza 6, this thing is a perfect car to crash into other cars. So we'll see what that's like here. It's a gigantic like armored car, pretty much. Let me see how much this thing weighs, because if I remember correctly, it weighs a lot. Let me have a look here. How much does this thing actually weigh? It weighs 16,000 pounds. 16,493 pounds. So yeah, this is one heavy ass truck. Oh my god. It's also very, very slow. Oh my god. This is just a big tank. This is absolutely massive. We need to crash into something with this thing. We need to crash into anything. See how much this actually slows down. Oh my god, it doesn't stop. I just need to crash into other cars with this thing. This is absolutely brilliant. It's so funny. This is just a car that you crash into other cars with. That's what this is. Or a truck, I guess. Or tank. Whatever the hell you want to call this thing. What about off-roading? What is this like off-roading? Well, it has a lot of torque, so that's cool. But yeah, this is the final car from the car pack. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, taking a look at all of the cars from the Fast and Furious car pack for Forza Horizon 2. God damn it. This is probably the funnest car out of the whole car pack. Just because you had to bully everything out of the way. Oh hey, nice Porsche. Oh, nice Jeep. It just barely slows down. This is amazing. It's brilliant. Alright, again, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.